Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is good? It is your boy JulyGlo, episode 29 of the Road to Glory. Now, usually I always say there's a lot to talk about, a lot of things we need to do, but now I'm gonna keep it simple. 20 days left in the season. We're sitting on 200K. 20 days left in the season. We're sitting on 200K. 200K, y'all. Listen. We have two goals here. Two goals for this season. One of them is going to be easier than the other. Obviously, this one, salary cap. This one is easier. 6 days, 500 points. Something we don't have to worry about. But when you don't have to worry about it, it goes in the back of your head. Time creeps up on you. But we're going to make sure we get this one done. Next, showdown. As we get our showdown rewards. Now this is going to be a little tricky now since I done went into tier 1. Get my 25K MT. We are in tier 1 now. So we're going to be playing against who knows what, when, and how. Now, as much as I hoop and do this and that, the third, it gets a little real in here. You feel me? They are a little nice sometimes when you play in tier 1. You will be playing against random people that are not in tier 1. So you get your games here and there and stuff like that. But look, I done seen like, let's re-scroll, let's re-look. You feel me? 4th place, Ham's homeboy, 128-1. My boy Jay, 100 to 25. You feel me? The Centric, 95 to 50. Okay, we scroll down. Hamza, 73-14, and he stayed talking about how he not good at the game, though. My boy Glow, 70-54. There's even a couple more on here actually, and then my boy Toxic Greed, of course, 63-6. So it's not free. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of demons in here. And it's not like the other 2Ks where you just had to play and you were good. You have to go back to winning. You have to go back to winning. If I want these rewards, well, I think it's 20. If you get 20 wins, I don't know how much MT it is, so I can't wait to see that. 20 wins, I need that. But the whole point is we get this showdown. I mean, we get this salary cap done. We get a 95 pink diamond. We get this showdown done. Now this is like, when you really think about it, not really all that, to be honest, because showdown is super easy. You get a pink diamond. This one, we're talking 200 wins and you get a pink diamond and a legend badge. Now the legend badge, you know, it's going on Harden. It's going on Harden, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going on Harden. But I have time, 20 days. I just gotta lock in. You know, I can't have days where I don't play. You know, like I'm talking about on my least hour days, least play days on 2K for this season. I need to have at least 4 wins, 3 wins that day. You feel me? So we gotta make sure, because this is what I want to do for the rest of this season. Because you know, my biggest goal is already complete with having the Harden and Dirk. Now, if you guys were here last episode, I was talking about running this lineup with Paul George at the 2 starting. We were talking about Tracy McGrady back in action, Wemby off the bench. Is it working for me? And I must say, yes, it is working, but in certain types of ways. I want Tyrese Halliburton replaced just so I can have a little easier time with the shooting. You know, there's nothing wrong with Tyrese, but it's like I just want a little easier time, so that's when Zach LaVine would come in. Wembanyama really carries hard off the bench though. I want him to get some points here and there, but he's carrying a ton off the bench. But that just makes my team just so much better for me, because Dirk and Harden were such heavy holding the ball, heavy usage rate, and Wemby wasn't getting utilized. You feel me? So it worked out that I got D-Rob just to be there, you know, to do his job. You know, D-Rob, I like D-Rob because like he doesn't feel like you got to give him the ball for him to be like, oh, he's like that. He gets out there, he's gonna hit his shots, he's gonna get a lot of stops for you, he's gonna get those rebounds for you. Gonna be a big body for the screens too, so it works out. Dirk, y'all know, you don't have to talk about Dirk. Now, Paul George coming in, making, you know, putting down Harden's usage rate, but it helps him get easier shots up. You feel me? It's just like real life, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it helps him get easier shots up. So getting the ball to Paul George definitely works out for me. Ron Artest, complete lockdown, things like that. But off the bench, Tracy McGrady, y'all know I can't rhythm shoot with him. It's probably the hardest shot to rhythm shoot with. Like, I'm talking about Larry can do it better than him, D-Rock can do it better than him. Like, it's just crazy. But give him the ball, and we run just straight plays through him. And if that doesn't work out, we get the ball to Wemby with 7 seconds left. So it's been working for me. You know, Larry Bird giving us plays off the bench. I really didn't want to have Larry Bird come off the bench, but actually I got to use my brain here, and that works out perfectly for me. You know, having Ron Artest and Larry in the offensive starting lineup was, you know, me, like, you know, feeling what I had, but I had to be realistic. You know, Paul just had to come in, help James Harden out, just so we can clear it up. Now I got 4 great rhythm shooters, and then D-Rob rhythm shooting isn't as bad as everyone made it sound. I thought it was completely in the dirt, but his is pretty, you know, he actually doesn't take a lot of shots, which is crazy. He doesn't really get that open, but his is good enough to be knocked down and stuff. Ron Artest, great jumper. Paul George, great jumper. James Harden, great jumper. I think James Harden's rhythm shooting will be better when they give him shot on quick. I think that's going to be a super lights out jump shot when it gets there. But it's all working out. I just need, I mean, if I get someone better than Towns, I just put him there. You know, nothing really happens at my 4 off the bench. But like I said, Tyrese Halliburton, man, Tyrese Halliburton. But speaking of replacing Towns, you know, we are working on, you know, getting our boy. We are still working on getting our boy at the end of the day. You feel me? And his price just goes all over the place, man. His price just goes completely all over the place. But I think it's going to come down soon. But the thing is, who do we get first? You know, realistically, whoever is cheaper first. But it's tough, man. I wish I could just get both of them, and then I would feel super, and I mean super complete. I would probably like never get off. Like, I'll probably never get off, because like I had my fun for like 2 weeks with Dirk and Harden, then it toned down a little bit. So give me Zach LaVine and Hakeem. Man, Zach LaVine for me right now is like how me finding out how good Paul George. Well, they made Paul George really good last year, and it carried over to this year. So that's how Zach LaVine feels for me right now. Like, that jump for Paul George was just absolutely amazing. But Hoop Invaders, Laser Focus, I get those 2 boys, we're good to go, right? But I'm saying I gotta get my MT up, you know. And there's only 2 ways to do that. And we're doing one with Showdown. But our next way, we're still smoothing 54 out of 99. We're smoothing in. We're really smoothing in. And I think we're going to get a lot of this done while I'm in the middle of getting Showdown done. Believe it or not, you know, because sometimes, you know, we got to take that break. You know, when I'm relaxing, chilling, when I have my feet kicked up, or when I'm uploading, you know, I'll just play a dom game here and there. So we're going to be good here with the 2 doms, completing some MT. Now, if they drop another dom for season 4, though, I mean, I'm going to do it. But I'm going to just be like, I'm going to be shocked, you know, because I wasn't expecting that. You feel me? I wasn't expecting Draymond either. But Draymond, I get Draymond. T-Mac will be gone, you know. T-Mac will be gone. Ron Artest and Paul George will be my 2s. Draymond and Larry Bird will be my 3s. That's final, you know. Like, that's what is going to happen. But by that time, I'm going to need to have Zach LaVine on the team. Like, I can do that. I can do the Ron Artest. Like, the Ron Artest, Larry Bird. I can do that off the bench. Because I will have Zach LaVine and Hakeem. And with Wemby. So even like, you know, let's say I get Zach LaVine first. So that means I have Zach LaVine, and then it'll be the Wemby piece, and then so it'll be those 2 with everything else playing great defense, right? So that's where I think everything will work out pretty well for me. and it'll just be smooth sailing there. After that, I just gotta make sure I'm moving well with my plays, I'm moving well with the cards, not breaking, things like that, making sure I'm getting the shots right. So I will be straight after that. You feel me? But that's what we just gotta make sure we keep our mind focused on. Obviously, if I get a good pink diamond out of the sidecat thing, out of the showdown thing, I'll play with them and things like that. But the main goal is to get James Harden. I'm so used to saying that. Get Zach LaVine and Hakeem. And obviously, hopefully, if I get me like a shooting guard that can replace T-Mac, that can really shoot out of those 2 pink diamonds I'm getting before the season ends, hey, I'm here for it. You feel me? And if I get a really good one, I'll just put Paul George back on the bench. And if that person has shooting plays though, but we'll see, man. Oh, and I have to say, I will be flooded because I haven't posted a lot of videos this week. So don't worry, the videos will come back being flooded. I will be doing gameplay on D-Rob for you guys, and I will be having some playbook videos coming up. And the more showdown I play, that means the more clips I'm gonna get with Harden. So that means his mixtape is around the corner too. So I love y'all, man. Like always, it's been your boy JulyGlo, man, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, don't forget, roll the 2K.